Hello, I'm Maxmone, and this video will teach you how to use the Smart Chart Builder extension. Smart Chart Builder is provided only on the VideoHive.net marketplace. Please go to this address and download it. After downloading the project's zip file, install the extension described in the README. Now you can click on the After Effects menu. Windows. Extension. Smart Chart Builder. Make sure there are no open projects in your After Effects and work on a new project. In Create tab, first, select the type of chart. You can choose a circular, tree, or process chart. I choose the tree. Then select the shape of the components: rectangle, square, circle, hexagon, oval, or rhombus. I choose the rectangle. Then select the number of components on the chart. For example, I define 6 shapes. Then select the size of the composition to be created. And finally, choose the visual style: HUD, artistic, beveled, glassmorphism, gradient, neumorphism, plain or stone. Then click the Create button. It will take some time for our chart to be completed. A composition called Smart Art is made. There is another composition inside it called Trees Chart and 6 shapes. Click on the tree chart. You can access the shapes. To increase the display speed, I set the image resolution to quarters. You can change the text of any of the shapes you select and double-click on it. Also, you can put footage in this placeholder. If you go back to the composition of the smart chart, you will see the result. The text and the logo have changed. To edit the created charter, you can go back to the extension, and in the Modify tab, you can change anything. For example, you can change the color in the diagram and then hit the Apply button. You can easily change all the colors used in the chart. Or you can reload the default colors. I go to the Create menu, select the HUD style, then go to the Modify menu again and see that the default colors are back. I click the Apply button again. You can also change the shapes. To do this, select the shape in the Project panel. Then select the new shape and click the Change Shape button. I choose another shape, and this time I click on the hexagonal icon. Another change you can make is to add a child this way. Select the shape and click the Add Child button. The diagram structure is dynamic, and you can move any components. Or you can add a new shape before or after the shape with the help of the Add After or Add Before buttons. Make sure your shape is selected in the project window. For example, I choose shape 7 and click the Add Before button. A circle was created before shape number 7. You can customize your entire chart by moving the shapes. If one of the shapes is large, select it and change the scale. For example, the scale is 70%, and I change it to 50 and then press the Change Scale button. Of course, you can also use the scale in the After Effects layers. Note that all shapes are three-dimensional, so that you can go back to the composition of SmartArt. Turn on the 3D button to make the camera motion. An important point is if you want to have two or more charts in a project, you must first create one of them, save the project, and then generate a second chart in a new project. Then merge the first chart into the second project. Because if you want to create a new project, all of the compositions that you have already made will be reset. I'm drawing a new chart of the process type. If you have many shapes that protrude out of the box, there are two ways you can do it. The first method. Go to the process chart composition, be careful not to change the size of the composition, create a camera, and zoom out the camera. The second method. Return to Smart Art Composition. Turn on the Collapse button on the Process Layer chart. Now you can see the whole chart layer by reducing the scale. If this button is off, the edges of the chart will be trimmed. Create a Ferris wheel effect. Cycle charts have a helpful feature that I will show you now. First, I make a circular chart. For example, I choose a simple style. Now we can edit the Color Change tab and click the Apply button. Inside the circular chart composition, name of the lowest layer is the circular chart. All the shapes are attached to it, so if I rotate it, the whole chart rotates. To do this, I press the R key on the keyboard and turn the layer around the Z-axis. You can see that the angles of the shapes remain horizontal, similar to the Ferris wheel, but they rotate around the central axis. Use charts as slideshows. You can turn any of the charts into a slideshow. You can use any of the styles, but some of them are more suitable for this purpose. I use a plain style. First, click on the shape so you can edit it. Then insert your desired image or video and place it under all layers. Then select the Alpha Matte option in the TrackMate column. It will cut your image like a mask. Of course, you can also use a mask and other methods to cut it. You can now resize the image and write the title of the picture. You can see that the chart has become a slideshow for the photo. I hope you enjoy our product. Please don't forget to support us with a rate of 5 stars on videohive.net if you satisfy.